Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. Checking out single sideband capability on the XHDATA versus Sihuadon, which operate in the same way. I mean, you press the button to get SSB. Takes a certain amount of time for the firmware to actually operate, and then you're in SSB. The only difference is that the fine-tuning is reversed, one compared to the other, which is kind of fun. Funny that they reversed it for some reason. It's probably firmware program that's doing that. So here, it's fine tuning, which is makes it harder for tuning SSB honestly than a precise tuning radio, but it works. There are different bandwidths to use. This is Gander Volmet, the aeronautical weather station out of Newfoundland, Canada on 13270, upper sideband.
Toronto, time 18000, wind 140 degrees, 8 knots, visibility 15 miles, few clouds.
So that was the XHDATA. Let's check the same, but on the Sihuadon. One of the things that pops up when I look at both radios is actually how the signal level indications seem to be quite accurate, because it is very, very similar on both radios. It is showing roughly the same numbers, which tends to tell me that it is pretty accurate in the way that it was designed. So that's what you're hearing now is a Sihuadon D-808.
This is Gander, male signal. Winnipeg, followed from the second at 1000 until the third at 18000. Wind 030 degrees, 12 knots. Visibility more than 6 miles. Feeling 1,200 broken.
This is XHDATA. There's honestly, it's pretty much impossible to see any difference here in the signals that we hear. Both the Sihuadon and XHDATA do the same job, seem to have pretty much the same level, same audio, and same performance in this signal on single sideband, basically. So this is where you see that they are very, very similar in performance. There's not that much. Like I said, the only real problem I've seen yet, FM breakthrough. One thing that I do want to try though is to see if one might overload more than the other, but really on the MLA30 doesn't really matter, because FM breakthrough is not a problem. The MLA30 not being very good in the VHF range receive, it removes that problem. The FM breakthrough that I get is mostly on the telescopic antenna, and I could see that the Sihuadon seems to have a bigger problem with FM breakthrough than the XHDATA, but it's not overly problematic compared to some of the radios that I've got that are really, really horrible. You can cope with it, and here conditions are very, very difficult for that, so that's also something that to take into account that you might not in your vicinity and your signals get any breakthrough because the signals are not as strong as they are here. But pretty similar performance, basically. So one last listen. Sihuadon D-808.
Wind variable, 3 knots. Visibility more than 6 miles. 7,007. Ceiling 13,000 Wilson. Becoming between 1800 and 1900. Wind 350 degrees, 8 knots.
And the XHDATA D-808.
At 1800 until the 3rd at 1800. Wind 180 degrees, 8 knots. Visibility more than 6 miles. Ceiling 5
So more videos coming up, testing out and checking out different signals. And like I said, I'll try to have one where there's some overload going on, which will be probably more tonight when WWCR is really strong. If you enjoy my videos, hey, there's a super thank icon. That is a little heart-shaped icon on the bottom of the video. You can give me a little tip if you enjoy. If you do, you can also subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thanks for watching.